What's up, guys? Just wanted to go live real quick, just for 15 to 20 minutes before I shoot my next market minute. As we didn't put out anything today for content, I was a little bit busy. Yesterday we were in Toronto, and right now the Midas Letter is having Cam Batley on the show later on, but I just wanted to do a little test just to see how many of you guys tune in. We're going to just talk about a couple quick things, Aurora Cannabis, and a couple things like that. So we're just going to do a quick little live stream for about 15 to 20 minutes, but anybody who tunes in, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, guys. We'll get into the stream in about 2 seconds. So, yes, Mike. What's up, Mike? It has been a pretty crazy day. When my stream's over, I do recommend you guys check out Midas Letter, because he will be having Cam Batley on the show again, and of course everybody wants to hear what Cam's up to and what Aurora's up to. So alright guys, so we're just going to quickly recap a couple things on the market. What's up, Peter? Thanks for joining my stream, even though Midas Letter is going to have some awesome guests, so I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to give a quick little test around this time if I go live and see what happens. But you guys are my top supporters, so I appreciate it. What's going on, DG Slots? How do you click the button on the phone? So basically, you're gonna see live. Oh shoot! You're gonna see live chat. You just X out of that chat, and you'll be able to see the normal menu to click the like button. Sometimes Friday's known as a sell-off day, but we're actually seeing lots of green today. Another stock we recently started following, Alternative Health. The stock's up 19.5% today. What's going on, Omar? Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. Wow, 26 people watching and already 12 likes. I appreciate that, guys. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of stocks. We are seeing some decliners today. We're seeing international cannabis brands, Wayland and Tilray down. Tilray now, recently a lot of shares were unlocked for Tilray. I've kind of been cautious. Yesterday I was talking to someone about, Cam Batley liked my comment on Twitter about USA legalization. That's awesome. Yeah, Cam was awarded at the, I believe it was, so yesterday I was at the Cannabis Marketing Influencers Conference in Toronto, hosted by Lyft & Co. And they were talking about the Cannabis Awards, and Cam Batley was awarded the #1 Twitter influencer on, on social media, which I could totally agree with. But yeah, so okay, we're gonna talk about the news for Aurora in just 2 seconds. I'll have to pull that up from my email. I believe it was, I got a message here, and I was just gonna read the article for you guys. So Aurora Cannabis prices its 5.5% convertible senior notes due 2024 at par. The company will issue $300 million aggregate principal amount of notes, or $445 million if the initial purchaser's over allotted option is exercised in full. The initial conversion rate will be 137.37 common shares per $1,000 principal amount. Net proceeds will be used to support its Canadian and international expansion initiatives for general corporate purposes and working capital. Shares are not up 3% anymore. We were looking at Micron Waste Technologies. Cam could sell a cow milk. I agree. So Aurora is selling off a little bit on that. So they're raising some money. They just bought the company, BC Whistler, I believe. Whistler Medical. But anyways, guys, $8.50 on Aurora, pulling back a little bit off those $10, almost $10 highs. So what's up, Andrew? Thanks for tuning in. But we did see a bounce. Yeah, ACB's been pretty volatile today. It was green in the morning, back up to $9. Now we're down to $8.50, but I look at it as, kind of like a buying opportunity. If we can hold $8, that should be good. But we still love Aurora. Aurora's definitely still one of our top picks for 2019. I wanted to look at Micron Waste Technologies, because I was looking at this stock like not that long ago, and now the stock's back up to 50 cents. I was looking at it around 20, 30 cents, and the stock ran like crazy off those 25-cent lows, which is frustrating because I wanted to pick up some Micron waste, but we're already heading back up now. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the charts for Micron waste. Aurora loves this company. I believe they invest in this company. And right now I would wait for the stock maybe to come back down into the high 30s, low 40s. Institutional investors are coming in. Cam's interview will give assurance in it. Yep. I think so. I mean, everybody likes to hear from Cam Batley. He's just so reassuring when he talks, right? How long have you had Micron Waste for? Basically since it IPO'd or what? What do you own Micron Waste at? Because this stock was a crazy buy around 10 cents, 15 cents. It's no doubt volatile, but it's a very interesting company, and I love the waste management industry and the waste management aspect of the cannabis sector, because that's something that a lot of people are just going to overlook, and these companies like Micron Waste should do well. Not to mention its $35 million market cap. It's just such a tiny company with tons of potential. So I wanted to take a quick look at Tilray, guys. Just as after those shares were unlocked, Tilray has definitely sold off. Okay, so Tilray was touching $100. Shares were unlocked somewhere in and around, I believe it was around here, dropped 17%, dropped another 8 or 9% today. So where do you guys think Tilray is going? I think Tilray could go back down to $60. It's hard to say. Tilray's done a lot of positives in terms of business, but I feel like the stock was locked up with a tight float for so long that it could potentially fall a bit more. So other than that, guys, we're seeing a green day on the markets. We are seeing alternate health. Kronos has just been going crazy since that investment from Altria, and the market's picking back up. Hexo's doing very well as well. So what else are we looking at? We were looking at some comparisons for some banks. Banco Santander hitting $5. Let me see here. We're just going to take a quick look at the markets as we've recovered so much of those losses, especially on the S&P 500. Yeah, I think they'll bounce off 60, something like that. I just wanted to quickly take a look at the S&P 500 as we've rallied like crazy since those December lows. Look at the run that we've had so far in 2019. It's been a fabulous 2019 so far, but I kind of predicted that December would be really brutal as it was, and then we would start to pick back up. So we're above 2,600 now, which is good. We'll see if we can hold this level. We still have got some ways to go in terms of our all-time highs, but 2019 has been good for progress on the trade war and a bunch of stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to be putting out a pretty cool vlog with Investing Hustler. We shot it yesterday in Toronto. The event was lots of fun. I got a free Hexo scarf. A free Hexo scarf and hat, and a few more interesting merchandise. The event was sponsored by Hexo. Yeah, for sure, Peter. I'm pretty bullish on 2019 as well. 2019, if they can have progress in the trade war like they've had, a lot of this rally was fueled on optimism, you know, with Trump fixing the trade war. But don't forget, he's getting ready for the next election. So any progress, any recovery in the stock market, the economy is going to look good. So we've got a patient Fed, and we've got progress in the trade war. So those are two very important things that the markets really needed. So are the markets closed on Monday? What's the holiday? I've been so focused on this stuff, guys. I haven't even had a chance to think about the week ahead. So we'll see what happens. There was one other article that I had about Aurora. Here we go. So this is an article that I'm going to take a look at with Investing Hustler in my market minute. that I'm going to be shooting really soon. But Aurora announced 250 million convertible senior notes private offering, and shares tumbled 8%. Tilray raised 400 million in October 2018, which is very similar to Aurora's deal. It can serve as a proxy for possible terms. The first ever USD raise could be a sign that US expansion is coming, but potential dilution has been a key concern for investors. Yeah, any de-escalation in the trade war is definitely a positive for the markets. So, US 250 million converts. After the market closed on Wednesday, Aurora announced that it is issuing 250 million of convertible senior notes due 2024 via a private placement. So private placements can be a little bit concerning. I've seen a lot of stocks drop on private placements, but Aurora is always going to need to raise money for their future expansion, so I can't really complain about that. Which is different from the bought deals that are used by cannabis companies in Canada without terms. We could only understand that the offering will be in the form of convertible notes, which means that these notes can be converted into common shares of Aurora at a predetermined price. The conversion price is usually set at levels higher than Aurora's closing share price. What's our take on the deal? First of all, the deal is worse than a straight-up debt instrument for existing Aurora shareholders due to possible dilutions. So this is a Seeking Alpha article, guys. If there's any negatives in it, I apologize. Just bringing you guys the news. Why is Aurora raising the convertible debt in USD? We think there are two potential reasons. First of all, Aurora is likely looking to expand into the US hemp market, and it needs USD to match future acquisitions and investments. Canopy announced that it just received its hemp license in New York, and we fully expect that other large Canadian cannabis companies are busy working on their entry into the US hemp industry. So I agree that the hemp industry is going to be huge for these companies, and Aurora definitely wants a piece of the pie. So Tilray did the same thing. Investors' reaction, so the stock was down. So we'll just read to the conclusion, because I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I've got another video to shoot for you guys recapping the entire markets, the market minute. We didn't shoot our video yesterday. Cash button for trade talks. Let's hope this is the right button. Nope. We got to reprogram this. Wait. Okay. Because we made a joke about FSD, but I don't want to offend anyone. Cash button. Aurora's decision to issue 250 million of convertible notes is likely driven by its U.S. ambition and its strong share price performance in 2019 so far. We think the deal is neutral overall, but more dilution is a very likely result, which could be concerning for some investors. So, yeah, I agree. If that debt is convertible into shares at any time, that's definitely more shares that could be issued. But at the same time, I really like Aurora getting into the U.S. hemp market. I think long term it will be good, and as long as they don't make any drastic, huge acquisitions, which, well, it all depends. Every acquisition is different if they're buying more companies. But I like the fact that Aurora keeps building its portfolio of companies. So back home and on Fidelity. Yes, I would like to know what is going on with T-God. We'll take a quick look at T-God. Anybody new to the stream, hit that like button. 47 people, guys, I appreciate it. I didn't know how many people would join, as Cam Batley will be on the Midas letter. Not just yet. I believe he'll be on after the market closes. So feel free to stay for a couple more minutes. T-God right now, it's just kind of flatlining. I don't know any new developments on the company. I don't really have many comments for T-God. But it's a tough one. Honestly, T-God's got me stumped. T-God's really got me stumped right now. I'm not too sure what to say. If, like, we do own some T-God stock, and if we had extra cash, I would average down, but at the same time, I just see other opportunities elsewhere in the market that are a little more attractive right now for me personally. We're going to take a quick look at commodities. The Suniva article. Hey, Errol, can you toss me that link right now? It'll just be a bit easier if you can just toss the link on the live stream, and then I'll just read it. I'll read it before I end the stream for you. But I will talk about it in our market minute too. Just post up that link on Suniva if you want. So we're seeing US crude lead the way. WTI up 3.3% to 53.80. Crude's been on a nice run. We are seeing gold and silver decline in this market rally. The sell-off has accelerated. Gold's down to 12.80. Okay, one sec. I'll let you post that. I'll just allow it in the live stream. There we go. All right, guys. So I just want to, yeah, Wayland is dumping. Wayland is down almost 10%. We'll just briefly run through this article. We're going to end this stream soon because I got more videos to shoot, but Suniva, a golden opportunity in 2019. California's legalization of cannabis on January 1st started off with a global bang. Suniva stock began trading a few days after legalization and rocketed higher as investors salivated at the prospect of an operator that could dominate the world's two biggest cannabis markets. So if you guys don't know, Suniva's got a ton of production capacity in the works. Let's fast forward to 2019, where Suniva's facility at Cathedral City, California is expected to reap its first harvest in Q2 2019. We believe the pendulum will reverse course yet again in 2019. Stock will comfortably trade between 10 to 20 USD per by the end of the year. So there's a lot to be said about many of these weed producers, cannabis producers, or whatever you guys want to call it. But Suniva is definitely an interesting one to take a look at. I don't have time to read the whole article, but just if you guys want to read it, a golden opportunity in 2019. So California, Suniva's in California. Here's a bunch of information about their facilities. The state of California, as we know, it's a huge market, basically the same as Canada. And it's a long article, but Suniva was one that I've been looking at. We covered it a lot more before, and yeah, so Seeking Alpha put out a huge article on this, all about Suniva. Wow. 300,000 square feet, phase 3, 458,000 square feet. So I believe Suniva was somewhere in and around the 200 to 300,000 kilograms per year production capacity if they meet all their targets and stuff. So interesting company. Wow, this article is so long. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Rob? What about Vivo? Please, acreage took off. I missed the buy. We'll take a quick look at Vivo, and then I got to roll, guys, because I got more videos to shoot. Got to get my hair cut. I got to hit the gym. I got to put together VIP Trader. There's so many things I got to do on this Friday. It's all because I slept in. Dang it. No profanity on the live stream. Damn it. Okay. So Vivo looks like it hit a bottom. Vivo looks like it hit a bottom at like 58 cents. Like it's... He is hammering Wayland. Beef with Ben. I did not know that. There's so many of these small cap stocks that have been sold off like crazy with tons of potential. Let's see what Vivo's stats are. $236 million market cap. 52-week range of 50 cents to $4. Vivo is sitting pretty low right now. I want to put out an interesting video about a bunch of small cap picks in the cannabis sector. So feel free to recommend your top picks or the stocks that you think should be included in our next video. Everybody hit that like button about cannabis. So what stocks do you want me to include and take a look at for our next video on cannabis stocks and the best small cap stocks to take a look at? Drop me the comments. I'll put together some stuff for you guys this weekend. I'll put out some interesting videos, maybe do some collaborations. I'll get a few other channels in on the whole thing so we can talk about it. Yeah, maybe we should put together a video and get our top picks for 2019 small cap stocks in the cannabis sector. I think that'd be fun. And yeah, so drop those comments or drop those suggestions. I'll give you guys a couple minutes and then I gotta run because I gotta shoot this video and I want to get a head start on things. But I didn't plan to stream today, but it was nice. I did hit it. It's not cannabis, but the stock race is a nice one to watch. Saniva in depth, please. Ferrari. Planet Fitness was huge, buy at 90 cents. Video on MYM and FSD. Don't forget the haircut. The haircut's the most important thing. If you're trading stocks, you gotta have a clean haircut. Oh my gosh. If I hit it twice, it goes away. Yeah, don't hit the like button twice, guys. Once is enough. Why isn't this working? So, we'll give you guys 2 more minutes and then I gotta run. I gotta run, guys. One more quick recap. Not there. Man. Gold is selling off today. I'm very close to Toronto. We're in Waterloo. I was in Toronto yesterday. Hitting the bong. Oh my. Okay, let's just quickly recap the sector one more time and then we'll get straight into our next video. Top decliners, guys, international cannabis brands, Tilray and Wayland. Pure Global continues to sell off down to $24.50 after they've got their license. Couple stocks, Flat Harvest, One and Leafy, New Strike brands. Alternative Health, that stock's soaring today. There we go, thank you, Rosen. So Vivo, HVT, and ISH. I will gladly add Vivo into the list for small cap stocks to watch for 2019. I'm thinking Saniva. Definitely not Hexo. Hexo is one that we love and it's gone up very nicely, but it's not a small cap stock anymore. Organigram. Organigram's recovered as well too. I want to do some coverage on Namaste. Intimidation Trees. POTN, BE, Diamond CBD. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web market cap. I haven't really looked into this. 1.59 billion. They're not a small cap. Shakedown, Malice. CanTrust, no, not CanTrust. Pure Global Cannabis, we can add them into the list too. Maybe Wayland. Wayland's getting killed today. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I just wanted to stream quick, just to talk to you guys, talk about the markets real quick. We will be dropping more videos this weekend. I'll drop a vlog of the cannabis expo that we went to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you, Doug. Thanks for watching, guys. 2 more seconds. Hit that like button. There's 53 people in here. And yeah, watch for our next video. Our next video is going to drop in about an hour to 2 hours. So, tune in. Thank you, guys. I'm out.